Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Ivan Penaluna.
I'm Byron Bertram.
And on today's episode...
In All Thy Brats Command.
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads in a schoolyard. Well, let me tell a joke.
I wanted this to be professional.
I don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is... Awesome!
With Byron Bertram and Ivan Penaluna.
So is this about the Canadian national anthem for anybody who's not Canadian?
So this is
All Thy Sons Commands is a line in the Canadian national anthem. You should all know it, motherfuckers. Learn it. It's a great anthem.
And all thy sons command.
Right?
Yeah.
I know it from hockey. Right?
Exactly.
When I used to watch the Canucks when they were good and worth watching.
Yeah, totally.
Right. So anyway, but somebody's not happy with this, are they?
No, well, apparently a lot of Canadians are, and they're bringing it to Trudeau.
Let's rewind. A lot of Canadians?
No, not many.
I don't think... This is not the sort of thing that there's a groundswell of public opinion and they also suddenly go, we don't like that line that goes... all of Sons commands. It's not inclusive enough. People don't do that generally. They have the idea floated by some progressive force or think tank, and then they get behind it because they're not fucking smart enough to have an idea of their own. They need to be told what the idea is.
Exactly.
And then they float it, and then they get behind it like a mob.
And it'll be like, wait a sec, why didn't you mention daughters? Why is it just sons? No, this is wrong. We need to change history.
Right. And who's behind this?
Toronto City Council, apparently.
Is it?
They taken it to Trudeau, and Trudeau's absolutely, we're going to get right on it because it's 2016.
Well, Trudeau, this is right up Trudeau Street.
Oh, Trudeau's all over.
The Orlando shootings, that's one thing, right? It's a bit big for him.
It's a bit big. This is something he can handle.
This is something that he can get his little baby teeth into.
You want to change
breaking any of them off.
That's like what's your big agenda here? I want to change the lyrics of a song.
Right. Oh no! I want to change the lyrics of the anthem, the national anthem, because I'm Justin Trudeau. I'm going to leave my mark. Yeah. Right. By the time I'm done, you're going to be fucking sick of me. There's definitely no way I'm getting my head on the back of a note or even a coin. Right. But I'm going to change the national anthem so that every time you hear it and you go, "That's stupid that we did that," you'll think of me.
So basically, they want to change it from All Thy Sons Command to something, what was it? To All of Us Command?
In All of Us Command.
And this is my first point, linguistics.
Yeah.
In All of Us Command doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. It's almost, it's like I can't speak to that. Yeah. It's what the fuck?
I speak
and
good
I can't speak good English.
It's the smarts. What? The smart? Oh, you mean he's smart? Well, just say he's smart, or he's a smart kid, or don't say the smarts. It's fucking out. It's stupid. It's stupid. Is this the way you want to bring up your kids talking like this?
Yeah, but you don't know anything about this because you're so stupids.
Right. Okay. So anyway, Justin Trudeau, because he can get his baby teeth into this and make them up. Yeah. And so he's saying, well, I'm going to champion this because this is something definitely worth fighting for in 2016.
Absolutely. And it's going to cost the government $14 billion. Well,
they're going to have a few committees.
Well, they got to have I imagine you got to go through a big process, and I just hope they keep going through more processes.
$14 billion is the price tag that's being put onto changing this lyric.
I don't know. I don't have the numbers to back that up, but I'm just guessing, and I hope it's something like $14 billion.
Okay, by the time the bureaucrats are done, I'm sure they'll all take a cut.
I'd be very interested in knowing what the final price tag for this is. I have no doubt that this will go through. I think it's ridiculous. I'm sure most people think it's ridiculous. But I wouldn't be surprised if the price tag, not 14 billion, unless he has to get some nannies in, to chaperone it while it's having the changes done. He'll have to go for a sex change first. That's what it's essentially happening.
He's going to change it from All Thy Sons Command. He doesn't want to be exclusive to All Thy Transgender Washrooms in Command.
Okay, so if he wants to change it should be All of Our Command.
Yeah, he should.
Right? But he's too fucking stupid for that.
And All of Us Command.
He's progressive. The progressive ideology has eaten away his brain. He can't even construct a sentence anymore. None of them can. Have you heard Hillary Clinton talk?
Well, he spent too much time in the pool. Too much chlorine. He's a pool boy.
Have you heard Hillary Clinton talk? She barely strings a sentence together.
No, she's smart. She's smart.
No, she's not.
What are you talking about? She's evil. She's evil. A lot of evil people are smart.
You know when we had this competition, who said it? Margaret Thatcher or Hillary Clinton.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's going, fucking hell, Ivan, you're getting all of these right. It's because Hillary Clinton can't string a sentence together and Margaret Thatcher could. It's really easy to spot who said what. All right, anyway, we're getting off track. So
you're just in love with Hillary Clinton. You keep talking about her.
I know, I love her.
You're like that kid in school where you're just kind of like, yeah, I like her.
Yeah, so I'm the same with ISIS.
Yeah.
I really want to fuck Hillary Clinton and ISIS in a three-way.
Yeah.
That's really what I want to do.
Yeah. What is it?
I mean, I don't know why I just don't admit it to myself.
Baghdaddy and Hillary, three-way.
Baghdaddy Bill and Hillary.
Baghdaddy Bill. Baghdaddy Bill and a pretty beard. Got a big black beard and a big black top. Baghdaddy Bill or a rock out town. Come on now.
Yeah. Would you if there was a guy and he was like a big fucking bear jihadi, would you be like, yeah?
Well, yeah, obviously. If he wasn't a jihadi, then I'd be like, no way, I'm heterosexual. But as long as you want to wreak jihadi on the West and you're an overweight man with a black beard, then all of a sudden my dick just fucking gets a little half chub.
That's what I like about you.
Yeah.
So anyway, where were we? So basically,
yeah, I want to change the lyrics to the song, and I don't think it should stop there too. I think the fact is the word man, or if it's just inclusive of women or anything, like it's stupid. In fact, I think gay people, if you're a male, if you're a man and you're into another man, it shouldn't be male on male action. It should be person on person action.
So are you saying like it should be? Yeah. So we should just say, hey, listen, can I get some person on person?
Person on person action. What do you mean? It's just like, do you mean like male on male? It's like, shh, that's sexist.
You know what we're going to be saying in the future? What in a few years' time, and I should imagine it's less than 10, we're going to be saying, terrible, what I heard about that non-specific generic violence that happened the other night.
Yeah.
Can I get some person on person nondescript action to make me feel better? That's the way our children will grow up talking. And we got to lay this firmly and squarely at the feet of fucks like Justin Trudeau and his
Well, what we should do
policy.
too now, if a girl loses her virginity, well, I don't know if we should say girl.
No, you're not going to say
person.
virginity. You're going to say I have entered into the scope of realization.
Yeah, no, and then what they should say is just like, and I had my high person broken.
My high person. Excellent.
That's
I
good.
love this.
Yeah.
I love the way you're thinking right now.
Yeah.
My high person is broken.
Yeah.
I didn't do it riding a horse. I mean, a non-specific four-legged animal, what sometimes breaks your high person.
Yeah, just like I've seen on those videos made in Sweden.
Yes, because I'm a feminist and an Islamist.
Yeah.
And that's not a contradiction.
I love how everything, we're talking about the Canadian national anthem and then just right back to ISIS.
Well, no, I'm talking about Justin Trudeau, because Justin Trudeau's like, I'm a feminist and an Islamist.
Like, yeah, and it is a lyric changist.
Yeah, and now he's a lyric changer.
Yeah, he's got his business card is just packed.
He's going to be sat there, right? He's going to be wandering around. He's swanning around his mansion. Sophie's going to be there doing some needlepoint, right? While there's 4 nannies looking after 3 kids, right? And he's going to be there in his puffy sort of like his Seinfeld pirate shirt, right? With his pen, going,
sporting his musketeer fucking goatee.
I'm thinking of rewriting the Canadian national anthem. And she goes, really, Justin? That's pretty bold. He goes, it is 2016. I do think that, somebody of my sort of stature and my sort of ability really is the person to rewrite the Canadian national anthem for the new era.
Yeah.
That's the sort of fucking arrogance this guy inhabits.
And then if you don't sing, and then basically if you don't sing the lyrics properly, you should be fined, or even worse, you should be thrown to prison because you're a sexist. And you know what? You could share a shell in the Shawshank Redemption with Morgan Freeperson, as well as Baskin Robbins.
Morgan Free Fetus.
Yeah.
Don't say fetus.
In fact, they should. In fact, if you're a sexist, you should be thrown in prison. You should be put on death row, and then when they're just calling you to send you to the gas chamber, they're going to be like, or they're going to hang you to the gallows or whatever. They're going to be like, dead person walking.
They're going to do dead person walking. They say non-specific execution type. Mm-hmm. Everybody ignore him until he dies.
They'll be like, we're not
Ostracize him. Make him stand in the corner until he dies.
And then should
That's
be like
how progressives kill people.
And then should we hang him? Oh, sorry. Should we hang person? It's like, no, we can't do that because because women are hung like men.
Yeah.
Or we should say people.
People. Oh shit! It's getting so confusing. I can't say anything. I can't think. I can't move. I can't do anything.
That's because you're filled with hatred.
Oh God. What do I say? Do I say person? Do I say him? Do I say her? Life's so complicated all of a sudden. No wonder children are anxious. They have to navigate this shit. This is shit.
Yeah.
This is fucking bollocks, all of it.
Well, you know, because you're a parent of two children.
But I don't send them to state school. There's no way I'm sending my kids to fucking state school. What, and I have them learn everything that they learn at fucking state school? Fuck off. Well, they're coming home at age 7 telling me that they're a lesbian. Fuck off.
Yeah, well, you have sons.
Yeah, I know, but they went to state school. They still be coming home at age 7 telling me they're a lesbian.
They're lesbian.
And the questionnaire, they've sent me this home with this questionnaire, Dad, asking me if I want a sex change. What?
And then, you should be respectful, and you should be like, you know, it's your choice.
To think about it.
After all, it is both of your sons' command. Boom.
They told me I have to think about it. I can't rush into the answer. I shouldn't be so quick to answer that I'm a boy. I might not be. That's what they told me. That's the sort of shit that happened. You think I'm being outrageous? I'm not. That's the sort of shit that happens at public school nowadays. You get asked if you want to be a lesbian as a 7-year-old boy.
Really?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a fridge when I was 12.
Oh, this is in East
17.
Vancouver. This is in East Vancouver,
Yeah.
the progressive principality of East Vancouver.
Well, when I was in East Van in the 90s, they said, do you want to join an Asian youth gang?
Yeah. And what did you say?
I said, sign me up.
And then you thought, no,
I never got in.
They always taught me. You could be the undercover guy.
Yeah, I never got in.
You could be their undercover guy.
Yeah, it could be.
In City Hall.
Yeah.
You're Doug.
What's that?
Doug, not on the honest
undercover.
On the
Yeah, Asian youth gang. Remember?
Yeah.
Totally.
Doug. Bit lardy. Doesn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Definitely not a member of an Asian gang.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah. That's their loss, really. So anyway, back to Justin Trudeau. I know it's easy to get off because he is a bit of a smudge.
Yeah.
But
so I don't know. Are they going to change the anthem? Fuck.
Yeah, they're going to do that. They're going to change everything. Justin Trudeau. Oh, here's the other thing. Where do we hear about this week? So basically, they're saying that old poets, too sexist, right? Anyway, we'll come into this later on. But this plays into it. Do remember this. Yeah. It's the poet's story. But yes, they're going to change everything. They're going to change, basically in the future, nothing will exist prior to 20 or 30 years. Because you can't have control over stuff that happened prior to 20, 30 years ago because the progressive narrative didn't have control. But now the progressive narrative has control. You can change. You just have history that goes back 20, 30 years and you manipulate whatever you need to take from history prior to that. It's like, when there was the shooting of the black parishioners, it's very similar to the Orlando shooting, but without the political motivation behind it, or the religious to quite the same extent. But they basically, remember when that happened, a flag was banned. They started taking statues down. Now, we're not taking statues down. We're not banning flags now in the light of Orlando. But America thought it okay to do that. Barack Obama thought it okay to do that to America. What they're trying to do is they're trying to eradicate history. When an Islamic terrorist shoots up a gay club, they immediately make it about gun control because that's what they want to make it about. They don't want it to be Islamic terrorism because they're planning on importing hundreds of thousands of those people into the country. So they make it about gun control because that's what they want to control. Sorry, thank you. Anyway, back to Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
You actually look depressed then. You're like, will he never fucking shut up?
Well, no, but I just thought we ended on a high there with the Sun's command, and then
I'm just burying this into the gutter. You have to pick it out and dust it off.
Shit.
You have to dust this off. You have to pull all the dirty leaves and the shit off this. Wash it off under a tap and then present it for the finale.
Just wash it off. Yeah. Just scrub that Stanley Cup of all the fucking hepatitis.
Yeah, how long
that
have
all
we done?
all those dirty fucking men, white fucking men that you feel guilty.
Yeah.
Have touched.
Did I tell you my theory about skinny jeans?
What's that?
My theory about skinny jeans is that basically they're trying to destroy men's ability to run.
Oh yeah, and produce testosterone because
So you basically squeeze. You got the skinny. You put the emo kids in the skinny jeans, right? They can't produce sperm and they can't run. They can't do things that youth and men traditionally do.
It's like the passive aggressive sort of.
You turn them into. It's like binding. It's like the binding the feet of children. You basically put young men.
It's a passive aggressive castration of a society.
And people will go, "That's ridiculous," but the more you think about it, you'll be going, "You know what? He's got a point."
Exactly.
Baggy jeans are never coming back. Let me tell you that. If baggy jeans come back, I'm wrong.
Totally. And learning is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
All right. Is that enough of a high for you?
There you go. Boom.
Okay. Let's go to the fucking news.
This is the fucking news.
All right, go. In 5, 4. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
This is the fucking news.
Fucking thing sucks.
All right, first story. Well, according to the Supreme Court of Canada, most bestiality is actually legal, so long as there isn't any penetration.
How does Justin Trudeau feel about that?
As long as the animals are into it, it's 2016, and
Hey.
he would like them to be on the voters list.
Hey, if bestiality is illegal, I'd be in prison for a long time ago. You want me to fucking see donkeys? I bang. Oh, forget about it. Hey, lock me up, guilty as charged, Your Honor. Check out her. She's a fucking beast.
Did you go to Italian Day this weekend?
Yeah, no, I forgot.
You forgot, but you still come up with that?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of guys there like that.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I gotta be honest. I fucked a few sea donkeys. Arrest me, all right? Hey, a fucking bestiality. What are you gonna do, huh?
Do you know what? I wish I was somebody like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I really do. But I think a lot of it's bravado. I think they're sort of like scared little boys inside.
Oh, of course they are. They're like, look, I'm 45. I live with my ma. Okay? You know what? It's a scary world out there. I don't want to go outside. You know what? There's a fucking boogeyman. You check out these lesbians over there. They're fucking scare the shit out of me. Yeah?
Well, and also with the bestiality, being that the Italians tend to live on Commercial Drive where the lesbians are.
Well, exactly.
How do you know they're actually sea manatees he fucked?
Maybe he was drunk one night.
Yeah.
It could have been just NDP voters.
It's like you say, I hit something in my car. I think it was a dog. NDP voters. Mom, what is it? I'm fucking sorry, Mom. What have you done? You killed somebody? No, I fucked an NDP voter last night. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
But then she made me fuck all her friends because she's a socialist. Oh. Hey, everybody's got a piece. Forget about it, huh?
Are you sure you didn't go to Italian Day?
Yeah, I should have.
You forgot. How could you forget?
Because I was too busy fucking animals.
So anyway, what's this show about? So this is about.
The ruling.
So basically, has this got anything to do with Justin Trudeau? Has Justin Trudeau's magic wand been over this law?
Not yet, but I'm sure he endorses it.
Oh, Sophie, come over here. I'm going to put my magic wand over a law that I like the look of. Look at this. It's about shagging animals, but I thought I'd make it better by introducing gender equality for animals.
Yeah, there's this thing. As a Yaletown dog owner who's confused about his sexuality, and I've spent thousands of dollars on a pet psychologist, and my Bichon for say Mitsu deserves the best. So what should I do? Well, I already castrated it. So did it have a sex change? I don't know.
Well, it depends.
Couldn't
what
we do
Mitsu
something more?
feels
Can I
like.
give it estrogen tablets? Either way, I want my dog to have like 14 udders and its own washroom.
Does your dog identify as a male or a female?
Well, when it sees me, it's like. So
just
what I
food.
just assume is, it needs Botox injections and fucking fake tits.
That's definitely probably what your dog needs. Is fake tits.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't met a dog that hasn't needed fake tits.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, every dog that I've met, I've looked at it and I'm gone, the only thing wrong with you is that you ain't got fake tits.
Well, the thing is, my dog, I don't know if my dog's even into gender equality. I think my dog is just very, very vain and selfish. I mean, and
I wonder where he gets
Kind
that
of a
from.
Genesis
yeah.
Peorage type of deal.
Well, I think my dog's also like 8 years old, so it's getting to that age where it's just like, living vicariously. It's like, oh, I don't look like I'm 4 anymore.
I just have this image of you owning a dog and how wrong that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, you could barely look after yourself.
I can't even water a fucking plant. Look at this dead flower.
You have the responsibilities of an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah, look at this
and
dead
most
flower.
8-year-old boys can't look after a dog. Not nowadays. Not now that they have their natural sort of, instincts eroded.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can't
By the
even cross the
schooling
street
system.
without checking our Facebook and getting hit by a car.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
In fact, somebody trusted me. I just remembered to water their plants when they're out of town.
Oh, I would never do that.
And you know what? Didn't do it.
No, I know. I know.
Yeah.
That. I know.
The plants
I
are
would never do
dying
that.
as we speak.
I know. How far do you have to go?
Block.
Yeah, nah.
It's too much.
See, I sometimes think about jobs like that for you. I wonder if I get Byron to do that. And I go, best not.
Yeah, I can't do that.
He can't do that.
No.
He's got worried about a lump in his groin.
Probably.
And then he's got to go to Delta at 5:30 to do his taxes.
It's true. Did them yesterday.
Like in June. In
Yeah.
June. You're doing your taxes in June.
Well, I'm self-employed. I beat the
you get
deadline.
to June the 15th.
Yeah.
But even then, you left it till the last minute, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
You don't plan anything, do you?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't even know how much I made. My accountant was like, what the fuck?
Oh, your accountant just goes, just give me a check.
Something like that, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Just pull a number out of your butt.
Something like that.
So we haven't even got any closer to this bestiality story, have we? Let's
No.
face it.
Well, we got some good mileage out of it. Just
sure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the ruling came from an appeal related to a British Columbia case wherein a man was convicted on 13 counts of sexually assaulting his stepdaughters.
Right. Well, that's illegal, isn't it?
Yes.
And they were all dogs?
Is that illegal? Is that illegal under Justin Trudeau's rules?
I'm sure he's going to change it, but so far still, yes,
Okay.
it is. Anyways, there was also a bestiality charge because one of the things he did was smear peanut butter on the girl's nether regions and have the family dog lick it off while he filmed it.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, but that is pretty bad. I'm not easily offended.
And that's the one that he appealed, though, was the bestiality charge. It's like, hey, I might be a child molester, but don't you claim that I fuck dogs.
Right,
You know,
right.
so-
Well, I mean, listen, if you're in that big a hole, you can take any help you can get, right?
I guess so.
You're looking for any way out.
And the Supreme Court threw out the bestiality charge as it felt that the essence of bestiality is penetration, so what he did actually doesn't count. However, he's still doing 16 years for the other charges.
Yeah.
So, and the weird thing is, I didn't see this in a Canadian paper. I saw it in the Independent from the UK of all
Because
places.
Justin Trudeau's going, I want that story quashed. This doesn't make Canada look good. But can I just ask, off the back of that, do you think, I'm going to ask the panel here,
Yeah.
do you think, so if you are a person of non-specific gender, but I think this applies mainly to women, if you will smear a load of peanut butter all over your pussy and get an Alsatian to eat it all off, is that sexual abuse of an animal?
I think it's
would say
disgusting.
yes.
Yes.
I would say yes.
Hey, I think it's a waste of fucking peanut butter. I'm fucking hungry. Hey, Mom, make me a fucking sandwich.
Well,
Your mind-
especially considering that you could go on Tinder and get a human male to agree to do it in about 5
That's
minutes.
true.
That's true, yeah.
That's true. I just had
No, it is. Is it animal
be ugly,
abuse?
though.
No, I think it's more abuse to. Well, I mean, it's abuse to your daughter.
Yes.
Oh, I'm taking the daughter out of the equation. I just want
He's
to.
saying like middle-aged lonely broads. who have
Oh,
little
should they
dogs.
be charged with abuse? Nah, fuck it. If you need to do that, that's just depressing more than a crime.
Okay, what else have we got? We spent far too long on that, didn't we?
Well, everyone's favorite Muslim mayor, Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, he's made Anjem Chowdhury a defense minister.
I bet they probably. I was gonna say go golfing together, but that doesn't seem Islamic. What do they build bombs together?
No, they go perusing the playgrounds for 14, 15-year-old boys.
How are
Isn't that
you,
a
my
little
friend?
old? More like 8, I would think.
I think it's 8 to 12 they like.
Yeah.
How are you, my friend? Yes.
Anyways, when he's not busy doing that, he is set to ban titillating images of scantily clad ladies from ads on public transport in the city of London, making the city adopt some of the most censorious policies in the West.
And I wonder why he would do that. I mean, a lot of people,
Yeah.
my progressive friends say, hey, this is great. We got rid of page 3 in The Sun, which is where there used to be a topless woman.
They got rid of page 3 in the Sun?
Yeah, they got rid of that.
No, I like page
so
3
how
of the
badly
Sun.
did the Sun's subscription rates fall
I
off
don't know.
after that?
I don't know. You'll have to. You'll have
Like,
to.
you know what?
I mean, they are charging to read it online now, and there is a direct correlation between getting rid of the tits and the charge online. So I think there's some connection there.
Nobody wants anything other than page 3.
Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's a very. It's a very working class paper. I mean, it is a very working class paper.
Yeah.
So, but back to the point, Sadiq Khan and a lot of my progressive friends in Britain are saying, well, this is great because feminists have been fighting for this for such a long time. And as soon as I hear those words, I think, oh, slippy slope. You mean you're making the same mistakes as the gays?
Yeah.
Who thinking that the progressives had their interests
Absolutely.
at heart at the same time as the Islamists? Because as they've found out, they're number 2 on the fucking pecking order. Yeah. And likewise with the feminists, they're going to be number 2 on the pecking
No,
order
they're going
when
to be
this
number
comes
3
out in the
because the
wash.
gays and they'll be like 4 or 5 because it'll be Muslims, gays, transsexuals, lesbians, regular chicks.
Well, you know what? Even people that aren't political, let's be honest. Everybody likes hot chicks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, you
You
wouldn't
can't.
like it.
You
Not
can't
Sadiq
declare.
Khan,
You can't
keto.
declare war on hot chicks, man.
So Sadiq Khan's done this, and I'm sure he'll be able to claim decency but you can't help but think, give his affiliations.
Yes.
You cannot, and also because there's already a campaign by Muslim groups to get this sort of thing banned.
Yeah.
They're
But here's the weird
already.
thing,
Listen, let me just say that the only time I've ever seen pictures of scantily clad women covered up with black paint was in southeast Turkey in the 1980s in very Islamic areas. Now, the only
You
other
can see
place
it in
you'll
East
see
London
that now is in Europe, with Islamic groups doing that in Europe.
Yeah.
So
No, but-
there's a correlation here.
No, but I was in like Dubai though, and there's Victoria's Secret. There's pictures of scantily dressed women everywhere, and there's
That's
women.
Dubai.
In burqas, fucking but
That's not East London or southeast Turkey.
Dubai's pretty
And it's not
Islamic.
Saudi Arabia either.
No.
Islamic. Dubai's pretty Islamic though.
You know, it's basically Dubai is Disneyland.
They also
for,
fly in hookers from Vegas.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, they're walking contradiction of a place.
Dubai is Disneyland for Islam.
Yeah, of course it is.
You know, it's
It's
not a
where
real
the rules
place.
It's
don't
Islam
apply
land.
and you leave your wives behind.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, I don't think that's necessarily a great example. But the way London's going,
It's Muslim Vegas. Yeah.
it's worrying. It's insidious that this decision will be made.
Yeah.
And I know that people can kid themselves. They go, "Oh, it's great though. He's doing something for the feminists." Do not kid yourself that Muslims do things for feminists. They don't do it. They do it for their own reasons. And as I say, you're number 2 on the pecking order when this comes out in the wash.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it has the effect of making the ads comply at least partly with Sharia law, but then Khan, of course, he's too smart to admit that. So he's like, he's doing it because feminism, revealing pics of pretty girls might make the not so pretty women, and I quote, ashamed of their bodies.
Well,
part of his.
That betrays his real reasoning behind that and his real mindset. Then,
Yeah, and then, like you said, London with. Painted over. I saw in one report, it was actually an H&M ad. I don't think they were wearing bikinis. They were probably like wearing tight pants and tank tops, but you could really only see the tops of their head because everything else in the ad had been rolled over with black paint.
Yeah.
And then similarly, that's the Islamists doing that, like areas like Tower Hamlets and
But
whatnot.
when they have a
But then
mayor-
the feminazis will rip down similar posters and tear it up because rape culture and patriarchy and all this.
But you have a mayor who basically endorses that.
Yeah.
Tacitly endorses that and saying we're going to introduce policy that reinforces that, and this only emboldens those groups.
Yes.
It only emboldens those groups. You can't say that these groups are going to therefore see this and say, well, okay, we've got that one sorted now. Now we're going to go away.
Yeah.
They don't. They just get bold because they grow to the size of the pond.
Yeah.
They're like a fish or a virus. They grow to the size that they're allowed to grow to.
Yeah.
And that's the nature of virulent extremist groups.
Well, I mean, it's like, where is it in Europe? There was somewhere in Europe that a waitress was attacked for
Yeah, south of France.
southern France for serving alcohol during Ramadan.
Yeah. There were people being attacked in Britain for drinking
Yep. And
during Ramadan.
yeah, it's
so
yeah,
Ramadan
these are
really
white people who aren't,
Ramadan's a season where you go and kill people because you want to
Apparently.
celebrate Allah in the best way possible by killing people.
Yep.
I was that's like being assaulted on.
It's like going on a killing spree over Easter.
Yeah.
You know what? We're celebrating Easter. All Jews getting all together on Passover and going, fuck this, we're going to slay some fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's some chocolates, bitches.
Yeah. Easter bunny, motherfucker.
Don't you eat that leavened bread?
Hey, it's Yom Kippur. Suck my dick. I don't know. I'm not much into theology.
Just Yom Kippur, suck my dick.
Yeah.
That's probably the most offensive thing you've said in the last 15 minutes.
Oh, shit. God damn it. You know, if the listeners fucking hear this shit, they're going to complain so much.
What are we calling this? Are we calling this episode Pink Militia?
No. We're calling it, I don't know, what is it? Je suis
All Thy
American
Brats
Part 2.
Command.
Fucking
In all our brats command.
in all our brats command.
In all our brats command. I need a nanny. Get me a nanny now.
4 nannies.
4 nannies on my
Change
jock.
the lyrics. It doesn't
4 nannies
represent
on my
me.
jock.
3 kids and 4 nannies.
Yeah.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
It's like fucking DJing with nannies.
Yeah. Anyway, what's next on the news?
All right. English majors at Yale University are petitioning the English department to no longer require them to take a 2-semester class titled Major English Poets. Because those major English poets tend to be majorly white and male. And
History's so inconvenient.
yeah, the precious little snowflakes just don't feel safe if they have to read Shakespeare.
Also, the other thing is that basically anybody who's been writing stuff over the last 20, 30 years, if you know the poetry scene, and especially in Vancouver or anywhere really in the Western world, it is the most progressive,
Yeah.
self-loathing place that you could ever find yourself. I mean, if you're thinking about getting up there and saying something radical, forget it.
Oh, totally.
Forget it.
Just
It's
apologize.
it's like stand-up comedy to a large extent.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to do some jokes where Donald Trump isn't the butt of them? Nah. No one's going to laugh at that. Everybody's going to be looking around going, I don't know if it's okay to laugh at this. Definitely not laughing, not comfortable. So I think.
And the funny thing is,
apparently I talked to the comedy authorities, and with Justin Trudeau, I think 2 more weeks, and then we can all make fun of him.
2 more weeks?
2 more weeks, yeah.
All right, it's good to know.
Yeah.
what I was going to say is some of the
Because everybody
poets-
gets bored of your head of state after a few months.
What I was going to say is some of the poets that these type of activists are claiming they'd rather read rather than Shakespeare. And by the way, they can do that in other classes.
Yep, they can do that at
It's not
home.
like you only take one course in your degree.
They can
Yeah,
do
but
it at
I want
home.
to take math and not have to learn about numbers.
Yeah.
You know why?
numbers are
Because
racist. But
they're
they'll
just
talk
racist.
about like, why can't we
I don't know.
read Maya Angelou and all this? And it's like when you look at a lot of the writers they then cite how they were inspired by Shakespeare.
You know what?
Maya
It's fine.
Angelou used
It's
to
fine.
talk about how Shakespearean sonnets spoke to her
You know,
as a young girl.
I would just don't go to school.
Yeah.
Just
if you
stay at
can't
home.
handle the curriculum,
Just be
certainly
dumb.
stay the hell home.
We're just going to end up with somebody stood in the middle of a room going, in about 20, 30 years.
No, but then you're
There's gonna be
now
nothing.
I'm
I give
offended.
it till July because that's pretty much Trigglypuff.
You're making
without
fun
the
of people with
movement.
special needs by doing that.
No, I'm definitely not.
Okay. Well, I
Definitely
associate
not.
it
But
that
you know,
way,
the thing
and that's
is-
how my feelings.
Okay, so you
tell
can
me I feel.
manipulate stuff. You can manipulate stuff. I mean, the last stuff that's produced in the last 20, 30 years, my earlier point was you don't need to manipulate it. It's already been manipulated by cultural Marxism. Cultural Marxism's done the job on poetry. If it has on poetry, comedy, anything like that, literature, cultural Marxism does the job, right? And anything beyond that, which hasn't had the magic wand of cultural Marxism waved over it, what they're doing is they're basically eradicating it. And they're saying, you know what, we don't need to deal with that shit because that's old stuff. And, well, it's kind of like a bit fuddy-duddy. It's a bit old. It's a bit racist. It's a bit sexist. We definitely should just ignore it. Fuck its excellence. Fuck its merits. I'm not interested in any of that. This is our progressives thing. Because the message is correct. Everything else must be made to fit. Square pegs go into round holes. They don't fit. Fucking force them through.
Change it. And if you don't like it, change history, change the lyrics.
If you don't like that, change that. And we're changing everything. I mean, this is as close. It sounds sensational, but we are getting into Pol Pot's Khmer Rouge Year Zero territory with these fuckers.
Yep.
These guys are now saying we are going to eradicate history. We are going to reinvent history. This is the new future. This is Year Zero. This is the progressive future. We are rewriting everything. That's what they're doing. And it should be worrying because these guys are going to start fucking putting people in jail and shooting people soon.
With environmentally friendly bullets.
Exactly.
At least they're biodegradable.
So anyway, get a fucking joke out of
So
that.
anyway, clean up this mess, motherfucker.
So clean up that
Brush
mess.
off the fucking twigs. Scrub it off.
Clean the
Making
twigs.
fun of you, fuck.
Yeah.
You'd
clean
be
the
like,
twigs off
hey,
that.
AIDS, what a great idea. Making fun of you, fuck. Hey,
Making
Holocaust,
funny, Byron.
genocide, blah, blah,
Listen,
blah.
listen, if
Radical
you can-
Islam. Clean up the mess, joke monkey, fuck.
That's not a bad assessment.
exactly.
Yeah, clean up the mess, joke monkey, fuck.
Yeah.
I just made a big mess.
I just made a big mess, and it's your fault. Clean it up.
It's not your fault. It's just your job. Listen,
It's
if
your
you
job.
can do this,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can deal with anything.
That's true.
If you can do with this, you can deal with anything.
That's good. Keeps me grounded. Keeps
It's a
me
look on your face
Keeps me on my
sometimes. It's like,
game.
how the fuck do I clean this shit?
I know. I'm looking at him like, shit, how am I going to make fun of this? You just be like, you know what? We're talking about child executions here, people. We're talking about burning children alive. That's right. Go on, dick joke now.
Yeah. I'm like fucking Alex Jones on fucking
Yeah.
scopolamine. and I'm asking you to be fucking Jerry Lewis meets Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, because he's poisoning our water, he's killed our kid, he's decapitating our Christians, blah, blah, blah. What do you got to say, Byron? I'm going to say some wacky punch.
Well, there's,
Yeah,
there
no,
are
that's
some
cool.
episodes that are more heated than others.
For sure.
On some subjects.
Yeah.
But your comments are noted. And what else have we got?
That's all I got.
That's it. Okay, well, that's good. Thank you very much, Pirate. Anyway, that's been it for this week. Thank you very much for listening. I've been Ivan Penaluna.
I'm by Bertram.
And I'm Pura Draculea. Good night.
Good night.
I basically I bought these impulse
Oh, my
buy.
God.
No, Bud Light's terrible, but Bud Light Lime, it's got a little bit of fruit to it.
That's a very homosexual drink.
But it's kind of like, it's like a redneck drink with a little gay flavor.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So basically, can we call this episode Pink Militia?
We just did that shooting thing last week.
So what are we calling this episode?
In All Thy Brats Command.
In All Thy Brats Commands. And you guys know about this, right?
Yeah, yes.
Because I'm new to this party.
We know
But
this
you can
'cause-
tell me, but I am an expert on Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And all of his clownery. And now for something completely lighthearted. Hey, Byron, AIDS.
Yeah.
Remember that used to scare everybody?
Yeah, it did. I used to be so scared of AIDS.
Oh, I can imagine you used to fucking keep yourself awake at night and make yourself
I
physically
fucking wore a
sick.
condom when I jerked off. That's how scared I was of AIDS.
So anyway, you don't have to worry about it anymore because it's been cured.
What?
Oh, well,
Really?
no, they're going to cure it in about 3 months. I don't know, they've got to wait for 3 months or something like that. It's going to be cured.
Oh, that's good.
But the good news is you'll still have syphilis and gonorrhea to worry about.
Nice. It's finally something to keep me living.